All right, back to this. Um, yeah, I mean, in the previous part where we left off, we beat all the Sky cultists at in Jade Tower, and then the next part was obviously, going to confront and deal with like whatever they were doing with Yern, because given the room, it was a passageway. It's the fourth floor of Jade Tower, so it's a passageway with a Chainty and a PC, and I think that's fairly obvious, a sort of indicator of a boss battle regarding whoever is leading the Sky Cult, whatever they want with Yern or whatnot. This we still don't know what they're gonna do. I mean, they said like they're gonna try and like use his energy or something, which I don't even know how that works. Like suck the life force out of someone. I don't know, but ultimately it was obvious whatever we're gonna do would basically be sort of countering whatever this guy called was gonna do with Yern or whatnot. So basically, and then after that, obviously the gym battle or whatnot, because the Jade Tower is actually in Helio City has a gym. I think it's in Jade Tower, and the gym leader's east. He has level 49s or whatnot. So, okay, why is there no sound? Okay, there we go. I said I would train to level 47, and yeah, so my reasoning behind that, or sort of rationale, uh, the was it demon actually he learned Dragon Pulse at this level, and that's given east is a dragon type, or well, he's a sky leader, but he has dragon types. So I figured I'm gonna want a better dragon type move than Dragon Breath. So at the very least, I trained to level 47. If I lose to East, and again, this is after sort of whatever we do involving like the Sky Cult, like confronting Yern or whatnot. So I'm mainly just looking beyond that, really, because obviously, the gym the gym battle is something I'm gonna need to watch out for. So, but again, after we deal with the Sky Cult. So, um, and then yeah, also if I lose the battle with East, like I said, after we deal with the Sky Cult, ultimately I'll probably train up to level 49, which is probably the level cap. Granted, I don't think it'll make that much difference. Also, I got a decent amount of Poke Dollars from beating the trainers or whatnot. How much do I have now? I have 1,500, and I have, I think, no hyper potions or revives. So I'm probably gonna have to. Okay, I have one revive, so I'll spend basically all my money on revives and hyper potions. So yeah, in case you didn't know, the reason why I'm broke is because I spent all my money on proteins for Cleaver, but and that was before we confronted Tane in the Perfectionist Cult Laboratory or whatnot. So after that, I used all my money fighting him and and basically just him and then members of this guy cult to get to where I am. Okay, so that's gonna be 4, and then we can buy 5 hyper potions. Yeah, that seems nice. Yeah, and then that should be what, 6,000 if my math is correct. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, so this is nice. Yeah, we've got that's I think enough, to deal with East, but again, like I said, deal with him after we deal with the Sky Call. But it's more so like the gym battle is the one I should really be preparing for, because I don't know if it's going to be immediately after whatever we're doing involving the Sky Cult. But if it is, that's the one I really need to prepare for. Again, I really, well, I do know, but I really don't know whether, or I don't remember whether it was immediately after. Also, I'm going to the department store because I need to go all the way back to Helios Tower and whatnot. Also, one thing I should check, and I'm not sure I showed this, but they don't offer any new TMs besides the ones we initially saw. I can just show that real quick. So, yeah. Or at least they shouldn't have. I checked yesterday. Yeah, so they don't offer any new TMs besides the ones we bought, because I bought all of them. But I mean, yeah, so they don't offer any new ones. Also, oh, I remember the reason why I didn't, well, partially because I needed to buy revives and hyper potions, but the reason I didn't go all the way to where he needed to go in Jade Tower was because I wanted to talk about sort of why am I going out? I need to go into the basement. My plan was to sort of talk about my plan for post East, or like once we're done with the gym leader. Right now I have 6 members in my party. One of them is not a Delta. That is Crobat. I initially had Crobat as my designated flyer and my okay, let's use the flashlight. But yeah, I initially had Crobat as my designated flyer and as a poison type used to counter fairies and mainly my rival starter. However, I'm actually thinking of okay, it's in the key items bag. That's where the flashlight is. But yeah, I was actually thinking about replacing Crobat with Demix. And Demix is the Delta Lotad. And it's level 25 right now. And well, more importantly, it's water psychic and its ability is magic bounce. So my plan was to, after we're done with East and the Sky Cult or whatnot, Sky Cult being obviously what they're doing with the Aaron and East being the gym battle, my plan was to ultimately swap out Crobat with Demix, again, Delta Lotad, Water Psychic, Magic Bounce, which I've said is literally probably top 10, maybe even top 5 best abilities in the game. You go left here, yeah. And then, I mean, yeah, I would buy an EXP share from the black market. And then I would just slap that, Jesus Christ, I would just slap that on a Demix. And yeah, because I would slap it on him. And then ultimately, did I overshoot it? Oh, no, I didn't. It's up one more. But yeah, I'd slap that EXP share on Demix. And then, you know, I would just play through normally. And hopefully Demix will get leveled up to where the rest of my team is. But yeah, I mean, I can even show. Unfortunately, I haven't come up. I was hoping that the what is it? The store would sell PP ups because those are kind of what I want. Maybe the black market sells them. If that's the case, then I made a mistake. No, I don't remember which one of the EXP share, but ultimately, once I'm done with this all, I'll go buy the EXP share or whatnot. Yeah, no. I guess, well, no, I can't give Black Sludge to Delta Muck because it's not a poison type. But yeah, basically, okay, so here's the oh, lag. Yeah, here's the EXP share. I'll buy that. Maybe I can even buy like 2. I don't think I'll be training more. I guess I'll only buy 1 for now because it doesn't make sense otherwise. Yeah, but basically, you know, plan ultimately swap out Crobat with Demon and being the Delta Lotad Water Psychic Magic Bounce, and then give him the EXP share because, you know, I just feel like that'd be a better asset to my team, especially given, you know, I haven't used Fly once, and then Poison actually isn't super effective against anything other than grass. And I've got other people to counter fairy types or like whatnot. And it's kind of awkward. We keep going through the perfectionist cult base. Like their base isn't actually that well hidden, being 100% honest. Okay, repel's effects worn off. No, let's not use our repel. Yeah, their base really isn't that well hidden, being 100% honest. But yeah, I mean, oh, got stuck there. But yeah, I mean, that's just kind of what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, just it's not like Man-Bat wasn't useful. In fact, he was really useful for both the first and second gym. But I just think, you know, I'd rather have Demix on my team. And that's like not even including its ability of Magic Bounce. Like just in and of itself, Water Psychic type is just, I think, more useful than Poison Flying. And then I ultimately think that the fact that it is not only has Magic Bounce, because that's a big reasoning for it too. Magic Bounce is, like I said, probably top 10, maybe even top 5 abilities. Oh geez, wrong way. But also that's a Delta, and that'll cap off my team with 6 Deltas, which is kind of what I want. I want a Delta run through. I want to use all the, okay, there was some lag. But yeah, this is what I meant. Like there's, okay, no. It's very obvious. I mean, there's something past here, and likely it's going to be confronting the Sky Cult with whatever they want to do with Yern. In fact, like we straight up don't know. I mean, we've said that Yern has made like a cult of personality around him, but we don't know like what he's actually doing. The Sky Cult, I mean, we don't know what they're doing either because they just straight up said they're going to steal his like energy, which is like the most vague thing possible. Yeah, I'm looking at East right now because again, like I said, we don't know if the battle with him is going to be immediately after whatever he did with the Sky Cult. So I need to. With East, I'm gonna throw Jackbox up front. His lead is Skarmory, so yeah. I mean, Jackbox. That's the only Pokemon Jackbox can do anything against. So yeah, I think that makes sense. I could be wrong, but what's nice is that for Tane, I didn't have any like potions or revives or whatnot, but now I have 5 potions and revives, which is nice. Which means I've said basically, you know, if I have this many potions and revives, I'm basically unbeatable. Because I mean, I could always just go 1 for 1 for each Pokemon and then bring one back. Unless he has a Pokemon that can 2-shot every single one of mine, then I basically, it's almost a guaranteed victory for me. So yeah, here's 5 Hyper Potions, and here's 5 revives. I've also got elixirs, don't really think I'll be needing. And then yeah, this is the last save, and then we're gonna go confront see like whatever the Sky Claw's doing with the Aaron. I mean, yeah. So let's see. There's a save. Now let's go. Oh, Damien's coming in quick, coming in hot right after us. See, we need to warn the Augur that Sky Cult's on their way up. They have, I assume they're already here. They were on the previous floors. Like, they're probably in the middle of, like, stealing his energy. Blackmail him into summoning Rayquaza. They literally just straight up said they're going to use his energy. Like, okay, that's, okay, hold on. So, Yern's obviously, you know, there, like, on the red pedestal. That's actually east. I think it's, yeah, that's east, but we're looking at him from the back. And it's like, yes, sir, everything's right upstairs. We can upstairs being the roof because what is it? Yeah, we're on floor 4 and the roof is floor 5. So yeah, whoa. Isn't this sight for sore eyes? Is that Damien and Raven from Telnor Town? No, we're from, we actually have no clue where we're from. Yes, Damien's from Telnor Town though. Nora isn't, she's from Medjay Town. See, it's good to see you two again, but I must ask, why are you here? It's like, was it to challenge our gym? If it was, you're in luck. East here is our very own Sky-themed gym. Like, I mean, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, that's what I've assumed we would need to battle East just immediately after whatever the Sky Cult's gonna do to Yan. But I mean, they're just straight up not here. He excels in both Dragon and Flying types. Okay, nice. No, so we're here because we overheard members of the Sky Cult talking. They want to summon Rayquaza, and they plan to blackmail you into helping them. Yeah, because we heard this in Rezai Cavern, but I mean, they're straight up like in the floors beneath us. It's not like they're coming here. They already are here. That is a serious problem. You're positive about this. Are you sure you heard what they said correctly? If so, then this certainly is a problem. Out of all times to come, of course they'd pick now. I hope this wouldn't have to happen, but what's done is done. Come on out, gentlemen. 4. Yeah, those are 4 Sky Cult. Hold on. Yeah, those are 4 Sky Cultists. The hairstyles doesn't matter. For whatever reason, I thought there was a admin hairstyle based on the interaction in Rezai Cavern, but it really doesn't matter. So yeah, those are 4 Sky Cultists. Again, hairstyles doesn't matter. So just 4 grunts, presumably. I'm sorry about this, Damien. I truly am. You're so youthful and bright. You can't be helped, though. You heard what my cultist said. I can't let you leave with a chance you might connect the dots. Your cultist. What do you mean? Dude, he's just pacing. They have a slowed pace. I'm the leader of this Sky Cult. Yeah, and that, in case you didn't know, that's the big reveal of the game. The first climax, at least. I already knew this. I mean, like, but this is the, like, sort of main reveal. This is, like, the big, what I'd call first climax. Because there are many sort of, this game does a good job in that, or at least I know, despite this only being like the first climax that I've like gotten past, because obviously my initial run through ended right before the first gym, or 4th gym, not first gym. But one of the things this game does well is it has many climaxes. It's not like just one big climax with the villainous team. Given there are multiple cults, there are many climaxes, and I know there's more to come. Like, because this is only one of many, right? Like, we're only level 50. The game actually goes up to level 120. But, yeah, I mean, this is the big reveal here. Like, this is the first main climax. Surprise, you shouldn't be. When you think about it, it's pretty obvious. See, I created the Sky Cult several years ago, just before the Augur disappeared. So, this is like a sort of timeline. The Augur disappeared, I think it was a year or 2 ago, the first Augur. So he created this guy called years prior to that. So presumably this could be as far as like 10 years ago. We're a small group of first, a ragtag band who were united by a desire for one thing, change. You see, the Augur was the perfect hero of the people. Along with his partner, Hoopa, he defeated cult after cult, trying to bring good values to the people of Torn, such as peace, brother, and mercy. Because yeah, ultimately we know he had one of the three main sort of legendaries that, or he had one of the three legendaries, like mystic legendaries that he could have been chosen by, and like, or one of the three that the prophecy stated would ultimately defeat the cults and bring peace to the region or whatnot. Damien and I have the other two, so we know he failed. So ultimately, you know, it's got to be one of us two. But he had one of them, so being merciful, he forgave anyone who begged him to, letting criminals go unpunished. That's not good. As a result, the members of the disbanded cults joined our ones, making it a completely pointless act. Because we know he reduced the amount of cults by half. Right now, I think there's 5 or 6, but I mean, so that means there were theoretically like 10 to 12 prior. And I mean, it's hard to like the game, or at least from what I've played through, we don't really have a clear picture of sort of the world prior to Yern, or sort of like the state of Torin under the first Augur. So either the cults could have been a lot more like decentralized, where it was like 11 to 10 to 12 smaller cults, and ultimately it reduced down to 5 or 6 like fairly large cults. Because we know, at least with all of the cults but the perfection cult, or cult of perfection, like the cults besides the cult of perfection are ultimately fairly large and centralized. I mean, they have like their leaders or whatnot. It's not like just random ragtag groups like he's stating. So maybe like it makes more sense that there like would have maybe been more cults, like 10 to 12, but ultimately it would have been less prevalent and less centralized or whatnot. Let's see. Why is he walking so slowly? The Augur was strong, but he was a coward. He wasn't able to do what was necessary to keep the region safe. So I dealt with him and crowned myself his successor. Because, yeah, I mean, it was fairly obvious something was fishy with the second Augur. You couldn't really pin your sort of, like I stated, he created a cult of personality around him. Granted, he was a cult leader, or is a cult leader. But, I mean, it is just fishy. We knew, like, you know, there was something fishy about him. And now, obviously, being the leader of the cult, and now sort of him being behind the disappearance of the first Augur. See, with the new Augur, we could cure disease plaguing Torn for good. We could save the region forever. You'll never get away with this, you monster. Dude, let him like speak. I'm trying to listen here. Because presumably at least, you know, given his position as the Augur and as the leader of the Sky Cult, I think his obvious plan is to sort of have basically deal with the rest of the cults, like by sort of backing one cult in particular. So in a sense, reducing and centralizing the power within the cults, kind of like the previous Augur, obviously through like subversive means or whatnot. Oh, with Damien, I already have with a bit of propaganda. I've already got all of Torn on my side. That's why I can't let you two blab about my true identity. Realistically, nobody would believe you, but it's a risk I can't take. I mean, that makes sense though, right? Because like ultimately what we're saying is true. So even if people don't believe him, like don't believe us, that's still an issue. Let's see. He actually sighed. I want to capture Rayquaza. With its incredible strength and control over the sky, it can be omnipresent, omniscient, and omnipotent. Those are three pretty big claims. I mean, that literally makes him like a god at that point. Like literally just like that's actually a pretty big. I don't think he can actually do that. Like being 100%. I'm not sure Rayquaza can actually grant that power because it itself is not present, omniscient, and omnipotent. Could create utopia, free of war and crime. I refuse to be the coward that the first Augur was. Any criminal, any threat to a perfect world needs to be removed. Found this guy called to help me reach that goal, and now we've accumulated all we need to summon Rayquaza. Because yeah, they got the scroll for Rayquaza. The sacrifice can be gained. Rayquaza will be summoned, and it will be mine. It's going to be peaceful, region, thrive under my command. Yeah, because they got the scroll Rayquaza. And during the first playthrough, I never really figured out like what Yern's exact plans were, or what he really planned to do. I mean, but now it seems fairly obvious because the first Augur, he halved the amount of cults in Torn. That's what they said. And given that there are 5 to 6 now, there are probably 10 to 12 prior. But given all of the cults now, except for maybe the perfectionist cult, are fairly prevalent and centralized. We can assume that the 10 to 12 that existed prior were a lot more like the perfection cult, where they kind of weren't really a cult in the sense, more like a ragtag group of people. So ultimately, I think what he's planned to do is sort of use his position as augur and ultimately the power of the sky cult to basically wipe out the rest of the cults. And then ultimately, eventually, maybe merge the sky cult with his existing, like, the existing government of the Torn region or whatnot for this sort of perfect, peaceful society. I mean, sorry, I had to drink a lot more water than I anticipated, but I mean, it's a fairly logical plan, and it makes sense. It's not like he's not going to be like, well, I mean, obviously they claim that he'd be omnipotent, omniscient, and omnipresent. That's obviously like it's a pretty big claim, and I don't actually think that could possibly happen. Rayquaza itself isn't that. I mean, just because you have a legendary, even a powerful legendary like Rayquaza, probably one of the more powerful ones that could, maybe even the most powerful one in this region. You know, just because you have it doesn't necessarily make you just straight up a god. I mean, obviously you can use it for your own like means or to further your goals or whatnot. But again, same thing. You just get one of the cultists. It's time to start. Let's see, sir, I know we plan to sacrifice one of them, but since these kids are here and are going to live their lives in prison, anyways, why not sacrifice one of them? I mean, that makes sense though, right? Because I mean, presumably you can sacrifice anyone. It doesn't need to be sort of like how the freaking Darkrai cult was operating, where they just like sacrifice like grunts, like presumably fairly often. They just fail to ultimately capture Darkrai. We wouldn't need to waste any cultists. That's not a terrible idea, Easton. After what Raven's done to me, I'll enjoy every second of it. Yeah, that's us. Because this is sort of what made us, this is an our moment that makes us, or that sort of pushes the theory that we're the first augur. But ultimately, we don't know, like we said. Like, we ultimately don't know. It's sort of, I think in the beginning is hinted at that we were saved by the first augur, but as the game goes on, it's more so hinted that you are the first augur. I think this will be answered later in the game because, you know, we literally are no one. We started the game by waking up in the Darkrai, like cultist base or whatnot. So, like, let's see. What has Raven done? Okay, there's Damien. Let's see. Oh, she won't remember. She's forgotten nearly everything. Forgotten I was a female in this. Because, yeah, ultimately, what is it? In the previous game, I was a male, so this is the only time we're ever referred to as, like, by our gender or whatnot. Caught me off guard. She tried to save your life. We came today to warn you about Skycall. That's actually true. That's true, though. Yeah, you're like, fair point. You know, it's like, you know, gotta grant you that. It'd be hypocritical to sacrifice you after talking about Utopia, wouldn't it? In the spirit of fairness, I'll give you a fighting chance. You'll battle with East, and the loser gets used for the ritual. He's about to get clapped. But sir, why are you risking me? Why not use one of the grunts? He's like, whoa. He's like, he screwed himself over here because he's the one who freaking said, why don't we sacrifice those two as opposed to one of the grunts? If he would have just sit down and shut up, they would have sacrificed one of the grunts. And then his life wouldn't be in danger. But now that he mentioned about sacrificing us and Damien brought that up, now it's a battle between us and East, and ultimately the wager is our lives. East is like, whoa, hold on. That's actually pretty funny. Because East, you're a gym leader. I'm sure you'll win. Maybe doesn't stand a chance. I mean, I'm looking at his team. I think I can beat him. I know I beat him in the prior run through, but East, are you questioning me? No, sir. So we know here's the thing. Because we know the relationship between Rukra and Tane is very different from Yearn and East. Because I mean, I think like it seems like obviously, you know, East, he was saying like sir or whatnot, and he's completely down with this sort of wager or this sort of action between putting his life on the line. But I mean, with Tane and Rukra, it's not like that at all. I mean, like Rukra, he was like actually Tane like wanted to just straight up get rid of us, but Rukra's like actually that's kind of similar. But I mean, I don't think Rukra would sacrifice Tane. Hopefully there's not a foreshadowing of that. Haven't gotten too far in the game, in the first playthrough at least. But I mean, yeah, so it just seems different. Like, I don't think Rukra would ultimately sacrifice Tane. And given Tane's the only sort of cult admin we've seen besides East. I think that's, well, it's not really saying a lot, but ultimately I don't think Ruka would sacrifice Tane like Yern is doing now. Yern seems a lot more sort of idealist. He seems a lot more like driven by his ideology as opposed to Rukra. So, I mean, obviously, I think it'd make more sense for Yern to sacrifice East and Rukra not to sacrifice Tane. But okay, here's the gym battle. So, obviously, I knew basically this is what would ultimately come, that there would be no sort of that basically, you know, we would just straight up fight him, and then our lives would be on the line or whatnot. There would be no interaction between the Sky Cult and Yern prior to, because Yern is the Sky Cult. I mean, let's see. So Skarmory, yeah, level 49. Hopefully, God forbid, level 70. It feels. I mean, I'm not even sure I could be there. Okay, I don't. Here's the thing, though. Looking at Skarmory, he only has one setup, which is Stealth Rock, which is gonna get off anyway because he has Sturdy. I'm gonna use Will-O-Wisp here because I don't think I can two-shot it with Flame Charge, and it also has mainly physical attack. Well, it's only physical attack. Let's see. Nice. Again, I don't think I could two-shot it with Flame Charge. No. Yeah, it's just Flame Charge, and we outspeed it. Yeah, look how little damage that did. But I mean, yeah, there's that. Rocky Helmet. Okay, that did oh wow. That, I mean, that's unfortunate for it because I think an Incinerate will kill Skarmory here. Yeah, I think an Incinerate straight up kills Skarmory here. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna what is it? I'm gonna Mega Evolve and then use Incinerate. Because yeah, Incinerate kills it here. I mean, yeah, that's kind of awkward with his Whirlwind. Is it a random chance? He probably Whirlwind in the best Pokemon he could have. With the exception of maybe Cleaver. But I mean, not even that, because Ice type isn't super effective. Okay, I was about to say, did it really survive that? No, it didn't. That was actually lucky on my part that I got Whirlwinded in, or that Demon got Whirlwinded in, as opposed to anyone else. Let's see, what's he going to use to deal with the Demon? Noivern. So that's Flying Dragon. Okay, so let's use Dragon Pulse here. Okay, yeah, I won't survive. I'm looking at on the wiki, and its Dragon type move is that'll one shot on a Demon. I should outspeed it though, I think. Okay, it didn't use. I don't know why it didn't use Draco Meteor there. I mean, being 100% honest. Okay, he's going to use a Hyper Potion. So ultimately, I get a free attack on it. So, because I could use Shao Sneak here and it'd probably kill, but obviously he's going to use like a Hyper Potion. Yeah, or Forest Store. I mean, same difference. Now we just need to figure out whether he has one or two. Because if he uses another here, I mean, I guess here's the thing. Because I don't outspeed Noivern. Should I bank on him? Here's the thing. I think even if he had to, he wouldn't use a second one on Noivern. I think I got a Shadow Sneak here. Because I think, look, he likely only has one. Even if he had two, he likely wouldn't use a second one on Noivern. So I think I Shadow Sneak here. Okay, I'm an idiot. He has a Hyper Potion. Oh my god. That's bad because I could have killed Noivern there. Yeah, look, because I just would have used. Okay, I'm kind of not gonna lie. I'm kind of salty about that. I actually am kind of salty about that because if okay, I assume he has no more than just a Hyper Potion for Store. But I mean, because I could have used Dragon Pulse and then used Shadow Sneak this turn and it would have died. I mean, that kind of sucks though. I'm just gonna use Shadow Sneak again because I know it outspeeds me. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Being 100% honest. I guess it doesn't want to lower its attack and stuff. Okay, so Sky Brightened. That's all right. I think I'm fine with the Sky Brightening because Demon's the only one who would take benefit from it. Okay. So now, who can we use Steel's Noivern? I mean, do we send in Cleaver? I'm thinking about sort of. It has we send in Cleaver here and hope that hold on, how much does Mega or Mega Delta? Oh Jesus Christ! Hold on. So I'm looking at speed. 12. Okay, it might that's unfortunate. It might outspeed me here. I mean, yeah, it might outspeed me here. I'm not sure, Cleaver's speed is like, yeah, and I mean, it has yeah, I'm looking at it, and yeah, and Hurricane will kill me. Okay, that's unfortunate. Really? So it outspeeds every single one of my Pokemon then? Because Cleaver is my fast, well, besides Crobat. Okay, let's use Spicy Ice here because I'm looking at its moveset. It has Draco Meteor, Hurricane, Focus Blast, and U-Turn. So a Hurricane won't kill it. Here's the thing. Let's think about it this way. Okay, that kind of sucks that Cleaver died there, but Spicy Ice is okay. Yeah, that's Focus Blast might actually kill me now. But I mean, Spicy Ice is the highest special defense, and Focus Blast isn't stab. I mean, granted, it's 100-point base power. And should I use Ice Shard? I don't think an Ice Shard would kill it on me. Okay, here's what I think I do. An Ice Shard will likely two-shot it. I'm saying an Ice Shard will two-shot it here. So I use the first one because it'll likely one-shot me. And then ultimately I can get the second one off if it doesn't. Okay, yeah, I was correct. It will two-shot it. And I don't think he has any more potions. It used Hurricane again. I don't know why I did that, because it probably could have killed me. I'm an idiot. It has choice specs. I could have saved. Okay, I might lose this battle due to my own idiocy, because there was no need for me to send in Cleaver if I knew that it had choice specs. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. I'm an idiot here. I think I lost the. I didn't even see myself get confused. I was like, why do you use Hurricane? And I looked, it has freaking choice specs. So, I'm an idiot. I should have used Spicy Ice first, and then an Ice Beam will kill. Okay, Spicy Ice dies here. I guess here's what I think I do. I hope I outspeed it and use Nuzzle for the paralysis. That way, whatever I switch in, granted, I don't think I have anything that's, I don't know. Yeah, I think I use a Nuzzle. Or I guess, what would I even switch in against it? I'm not sure, like, I guess I could switch in Jackbox. It won't really do much. I could swap in Jackbox, but I mean, like, he kind of sucks. So I'd rather, maybe I swap in Crobat here. I think I want the, okay, so it outspeeds me. That sucks. He's a really fast team. Okay, I'm not going to lie. I think I lost here due to my own idiocy. Like, with the freaking with the me failing to predict the lack of heal and then not realizing Noivern had choice back. Yeah, because I'm down 3 Pokemon right now. He's down 1. So what can I use to deal with Kingdra here? I guess I don't want to use Jackbox because he sucks. It used Draco Meteor though, so its attack is like low. Yeah, Jackbox sucks. Here's what I think. I'll use Man-Bat because he really doesn't have a use against any other of his, like, Pokemon. Here's what I think I do. I guess the ultimate question, oh my god, this Stealth Rock's painful. I don't think it can kill me with any move, especially with, granted, it has a physical attack, but I guess the question is, will Acrobats two-shot it? I don't think it will. I'm very pessimistic about this. I'd rather get the Confuse Ray off. Okay, thank God I'm faster now. That would have been insane if I wasn't. Like, this fastest member of my team. I'm just, okay, use Rain. Oh my God, now it has freaking Swift Swim. Now, okay, I mean, this is a pain. This is a pain. Okay, nice, I got lucky. Let's see how much damage Acrobatics does. Okay, so if it hits itself in confusion once more, Acrobat should kill it. Please. Nice. So that's dead. Yeah, I got lucky with that. But yeah, this battle's still really close. I mean, still close. What's he gonna send in? Is he gonna send Armory. That's the only thing that resists. So yeah, now it's a 3v3. Okay, he has a Talonflame. Talonflame obviously, doesn't have Swift Swim. I think here's what I do. I'm gonna get off the Confuse Ray because again, I don't plan on leaving this in. It outsped me. It doesn't even have Swift. It has Gale Wings. I think that's the one that prevents whatever. I don't know. Yeah. So Sword, that's dangerous. I mean, that's dangerous. So let's use Acrobatics here. I can't believe it's faster than me. Brave Bird. Goodbye, man. Matt. I guess that's a decent amount of I guess so actually now I'm gonna use what is it? I'm using okay, rain stopped. It's still confused though, right? Wait, oh it has leftovers. I forgot that Kingdra had life orb, not this. So yeah, I'm gonna use Sandman and then I'm gonna use Rock Tomb. I think it should at least two-shot it on this. Because here's the thing, I don't think Talonflame. Here's the thing, I think okay, Talonflame may be able to kill me with a Flare Blitz or Brave Bird, especially with the Sword Stance up. However, I think, or I guess, shoot, it's going to outspeed me, right? I just need to hope I can survive one. I mean, I think my odds are low, though, given it has the Sword Stance up. Okay, please get hurt. Nice. That might have saved the game, because how much damage will that do? Nice. Okay, that may have saved the battle because if it would have not hit itself and then ultimately used Flare Blitz or Brave Bird and it one-shot me, really have nothing that can deal with it. Yeah, I mean, that's nice. Leftovers, that's nice. So now he got two left, Altaria, Cloud9, Screwweather, goodbye. So yeah, Dragon Flying, okay. I'm not sure it has a move that, okay, its moveset's AIDS. It doesn't have it doesn't even have a stab move. It doesn't have a move that can one-shot me. It doesn't, no stab moves on it. Yeah, I can't one-shot me here. I'm just going to use Rock Tomb. I'm staying in. I mean, Mega King. Well, I mean, he was holding it, so, I mean, I guess that makes sense. At least better than freaking Xavier's Mega Bong. We knew he was using his house or what, Dragon Dance. I mean, that's still kind of a threat, though, because even though it doesn't have a stab attack, if it has, insane stats, that's still an issue. Okay, that did nothing. I'm going to be honest here. I think I likely use it as, I think I have a better chance of trying to poison it with Gunk Shot. I think that's what I do here. Or I guess here's what I think. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Sandman can't do anything. I'm not going to spam Rock Tomb if it deals that much damage. That's why I need Rock Slide or Stone Edge. Let's use a Revive here. So his last two Pokemon are Gliscor, or this Pokemon and Gliscor. So apparently Skarmory is dead. I thought I didn't kill Skarmory. I swore he swapped it out. Did we? No, we haven't dealt with Gliscor yet. What's the best? Okay, here's what I think. I'm going to revive. I'm going to bring back Cleaver or maybe looking at their movesets, I think I bring back Cleaver. Because, I mean, obviously a ground type is Gliscor is not going to, Spicy Ice isn't going to fare well. And Altaria has a ground type attack. That's one of his two attacks. I think I bring back Cleaver because ultimately, so long as Icicle Crash doesn't miss, I think I'm in the good. Yeah, so I'm going to use a Hyper Potion on it. Return. That shouldn't kill me. I mean, really? Crit. Okay, the crit definitely matter there. Being 100% honest. Okay. Luckily, I slowed though. Got a Dragon Dance off, so its speed is still neutral. I'm going to swap in Jackbox here. It actually doesn't have, it doesn't have a move that's super effective, but an Earthquaker return may kill it. Wow, it really lucked out with that. Okay, yeah, Jackbox dies here. But ultimately, why do all these battles come down to the wire? Because what I'm going to do here is Hyper Potion on Cleaver. Where's my Hyper Potions? Yeah, so I'm using that on Cleaver, bringing it back to full. And then basically, yeah, I'm hoping Cleaver can outspeed, and I know Icicle Crash will one-shot it. Probably could kill 1.5, maybe even 2 times over. Okay, that's dangerous. I mean, maybe I should have used will. That's I'm. I think that's just unlucky because the issue is I really can't do anything with this Pokemon, and there's nothing I can do to lower its speed. It may just straight up out because it's at +2 attack right now. That's I think I may have lost here. I think it's spamming. Um, yeah, I think that's an issue. Maybe I guess I don't know. I'm thinking about what else I can bring back. Maybe I bring back Demon. Yeah, maybe I bring back Demon as well because that means it can't use Return. Granted, it can still use Earthquake because I'm not bringing back Spicy S because they'll just one-shot it with Earthquake. I think Demon has a better chance of surviving. But I mean, there's still the issue of, yeah, let's bring back Demon. I'm going to use a Hyper Potion because I know we'll outspeed it, but I'm not sure an Earthquake will one-shot it. Yeah, okay, yeah. So, here's the issue. It's +1 speed, +2 attack. If it outspeeds Cleaver, Cleaver dies. I don't think Cleaver can survive either an Earthquake or Return. So, especially a +2 attack Mega Altaria. So, yeah, I just got to bank on. I think I lose here, being 100% honest. I think I played, yeah, it outspeeds me. Use Return. Crit. Okay, the crit may have act. I'm such an idiot. It has Aerialate. As a Mega, it has Aerialate, which turns normal moves into flying. Yeah, it's over. Well, yeah, that sucks. That really does suck. I made mistakes, which was ultimately what led to my downfall. Between failing to predict the second heal up on Noivern and then ultimately not noticing it had choice specs. How I dealt with that Noivern, yeah, damn. So I'm going to have to re-go through this whole battle. Yeah, so no Pokemon of mine outspeeds it. That's like, it can kill. Yeah, there's nothing I've got. Nothing. That sucks. Yeah, I lose here. That's a pain. I want to see if there's any like secret post credit stuff. Like, sorry, bro. He's like, whew, dodged the bullet there. I can literally see his freaking Mega Bracelet. Why is it saying Mega Cane? Anyway, yeah, that really does kind of suck. That is honestly, and the thing is, it was close. Okay, why is this lagging? There we go. The thing is, it wasn't like I got stomped. It was close. It was 2 Pokemon left. Yeah, I think I dealt with the Noivern wrong, and that ultimately cost me the battle. I got lucky though with Skarmory whirlwinding Noivern or whatnot. So yeah, I'm still gonna keep this order. I think this is the best order. Potentially I could lead off with Demon. Here's the thing. I actually think I lead off with Demon here because I think an Incinerate from Demon will ultimately deal more damage to Skarmory than I think I actually lead off with a Demon here because I think Incinerate will do more damage than Flame Charge. I know it goes from 109 to 159 special attack. Yeah, so let's do this. Hold on, maybe I just use Shadow Ball or something. Okay, we have to get through this whole interaction again. Honestly, that was such a pain. Yeah, but let's see. Yeah, I think I use, because honestly, well, I guess I have 5 revives and hyper potions, but yeah, honestly, I think I dealt with that Noivern wrong and it cost me the battle because of it. Because it wasn't like, I was losing. In the beginning I was, but ultimately it wasn't like he stomped me or crushed me. So I don't think I need to train up to his level in order to deal with him. I think it was more so just definitely the way I dealt with that Noivern. And I ultimately think using Demon will be better against Skarmory than I can't kill it before it gets its rocks out because that's sturdy. So yeah, ultimately the decision is whether to use Incinerate or Shadow Ball. I think Shadow Ball is better in this instance because although Incinerate is super effective, because what is it? It's 60, 100, so it'll become 120, 100. But ultimately, Shadow Ball with Stab and Noctum up, I think is ultimately more powerful because I'm not sure how much Noctum or like the weather effect raises it. But I think a Shadow Ball, I think it'll at the very least be able to two-shot it. I mean, here's the thing. I think I'd try Incinerate. If I can burn it, that would ultimately be better. Because I'm not going to one-shot, or I guess I can force him to use his Hyper Potions. And yeah, I think that's ultimately what I do. I'll use Shadow Ball, likely bring it down low enough, and then force him to use his 4-star and Hyper Potion on it. So yeah, because my original thought was, okay, it has Sturdy, so it won't die in one shot regardless. Maybe I use Incinerate and hope to burn it, but I'm not sure that'd bring it all the way down. Yeah, I think ultimately I'm going to try and just have him waste his Hyper Potion of 4-star in it. Honestly, I just think that sucks that dealing with that Noivern in the wrong way. Yeah, ultimately that cost me the game. That cost me the battle. That's a shame. That's unfortunate. Let's see. Yeah, sorry for not talking, but this is this is such a long dialogue interaction because this is, like I said, it's the first climax of the game, first of many to come. One of the reasons why this fan game is so good. But yeah. Let's see. So, yeah, I'm just gonna use. I think a Noctum Shadow Ball will ultimately deal more damage. Noctum Stab Shadow Ball do more damage than Incinerate because it's neutral effective against Steel. But yeah, I think this is ultimately the move as opposed to trying to use freaking what's his Jackbox, because Jackbox kind of sucks. He's like the weak link of my team. It just needs to learn better moves, really. Yeah, so okay, special defense. I'm not sure whether he uses a potion here or whatnot. I mean, the thing is, even if he switches out, Shadow Ball is neutral effective against every single one of his Pokemon. So it's not like he has anything that can resist it. So let's see if he uses the potion. Okay, he doesn't. That's interesting. So I'm just going to basically keep Demon in. So is he going to send in Noivern again? Unfortunate that it outspeeds me. Choice Specs, does that increase speed? It's Choice Band. Yeah, it does increase speed. His Choice Scarf increased. Yeah, it's Choice Band increases attack. Choice Scarf increases special attack. Choice Specs increases speed. However, yeah, I mean, should I still try and Dragon Pulse it? I mean, maybe it's a speed tie. I guess I'll never know. Shadow Sneak really doesn't do anything. Let's just double check. It missed. Okay, this is the run because I'm getting super lucky now. I mean, did a Hurricane even kill me the first time? Is he going to use his, oh yeah, he's going to use his, yeah, a Hurricane didn't kill me the first time. I remember that because I survived because I remember because this was the dilemma. I had to choose whether to use Dragon Pulse or Shadow Sneak, and I chose wrong. So yeah, he uses his second Hyper Potion here. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think I'm going to win this battle, like, given how much better this start is going. And here's the thing, that's his last, I use Shadow Sneak here to kill it. I think that's the move. I think it's low enough to where I can kill it. It didn't die. It missed again? Okay, I'm not sure what's, like, more lucky. Or, like, I'm not sure ultimately, like, what's better. Shadow Sneak not killing it or freaking, Hurricane missing twice. Did Shadow Sneak really not kill it? I mean, that's kind of aid. Like, did it? I think that was. But we know, okay, this is the run because I'm not going to get this lucky again. This is how I win. I just wait until I get super lucky runs. We're going to use Dragon Pulse here. I'm not sure it's faster than me. We'll see. So I'm faster in it. Dragon Pulse should deal a lot. Okay, yeah, brought it all the way down low. A Draco Meteor. Is that going to kill me? Probably. I don't think I have a lot of defense. Yeah. If maybe if I had the special defensive but yeah, I just need to send in a okay, it died. Life. Okay, this is interesting because now we each have to send in our own Pokemon because this is not switch, it's set. So like I killed 3 of his Pokemon. I think this is the run. Do I have a Pokemon that can deal with every single one of his last 3? Talonflame, Gliscor, Altaria. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm going to use Sandman. Do I predict him? Okay, I'm going to bet on him sending in Talonflame here. I'm going to predict him sending in Talonflame. Watch this. He's going to send in Talonflame. Then I'll just double Rock Tomb. Talonflame, right? Hey, I just figured since it was first in line, he'd likely send it in. So let's use Rock Tomb here. Okay, that's still an issue, Swords Dance. I still think I'm slower than it, even with its speed reduced by Rock Tomb. Yeah, so. Yeah, I think I'm still slower than it, though. So that speed reduction makes, like, pretty much 0 difference. Yeah, and I think it can one-shot me with Flare Blitz or Brave Bird. Yeah, so we'll see about that. Okay, yeah, and it dies again. Oh, my God. Yeah, because I'm like, we didn't see whether it one-shot me last time or whatnot because it got hit by confusion because I used a Man-Bat against it and it got confused. But, yeah, now we know. But ultimately, it still died due to recoil. So I think it sends in its Gliscor now. Okay. Yeah, I'll likely send in Gliscor. I think what I do is use a Cleaver here. Yeah, ultimately against its Gliscor. Because it's quadruple effective and I don't want to use yeah, it can actually tank the Stealth Rocks a bit. Altaria, okay. Cloud9. Is it faster than me though? I guess that's the question. Because yeah, it has a super effective what is it? Aerial 8 turns return into a flying type. So that's super effective. Let's see. I don't know whether it's faster than me or not. I'm not sure. Was I able to use Cleaver against it? I'm not sure. I think it was. I think it was faster. I think I die here. Yeah, I think ultimately it's faster than me. So, because Cleaver is fast, but not fast enough. Like, okay, no, it's not. This should kill it, right? Yeah, it's dead. Crit. I don't think the crit mattered. Like, Cleaver, hustle, attack boosted, life orb. I mean, I don't think it will survive even without. So yeah, it looks like we win this bout. Damn, we stomped him this time. But that's mainly because I got lucky. The last time I lost was on my own accord. But I mean, this time we got lucky. Okay, but Gliscor outspeeds me? How quick is Gliscor? So Gliscor is faster than Mega Altaria. That's weird. Or maybe it was a speed tie on Mega Altaria. I don't think that's okay. So yeah, this is gonna level us up. Oh yeah, nice level 48. Doesn't learn anything. Okay, yeah. So Rip East. He beat us the first time though. Ultimately, that was due to our own. I lost on my accord though. It wasn't like I lost due to luck. I lost on my own accord because I mishandled that Noivern. And this time, I don't think I won due to luck. I think I would have beat him even if I didn't get lucky because Skarmory still dies. Noivern still would have died. It just would have brought Demon down low. And same deal with what is it? Yeah, it just would have brought Demon down low. And then the battle would have progressed as it did. So Draco Meteor would have killed Demon. I would have sent in, who did I use against Kingdra? Oh no, Demon killed Kingdra. Because ultimately I was able to get the battle would have continued as normal. Just because the only thing I got lucky on was Noivern, and that was because Hurricane missed. But that ultimately would have killed me. So the battle would have progressed as normal. Just Demon would have been on low HP against Kingdra, and Kingdra one-shot it anyway. So ultimately, luck isn't what wants the battle, more so in just, I guess, swapping a strategy. Please. Rip East. Rip East. He lost the battle. Are we going to get his Mega Ring, though? I mean, look at it. He has a Mega Bracelet. Why does it say Mega Cane? We can literally see the Mega Ring in his bracelet. Please. Rip. 5,000 Pokédogs. Oh, damn. East. I feel bad for him. I mean, I lost. I don't believe it. He's just trying to be like a successful gym leader and he gets like wired in all this cult shit. And now he's literally about to have his life like set. He's about to be sacrificed. Oh, man. I hate how it's just like his ending like text is just like, please. It's like, don't. It's like, please don't. See, I'm disappointed, East. I love to change my mind and save you, but I can't. I made a promise, and a strong ruler keeps his promises. I'm sorry and farewell. Oh no, East. Now he's just a green ball. Apparently that's the Jade Orb. In my mind's eye, I see a region filled with love. It's a far-off, almost unachievable dream. Death on the way to that goal is a triviality. East sacrifice was not in vain, especially now that I can use him to summon Rayquaza. You can follow me to the roof if you want. Try and stop me, I dare you. Be warned, I'm not going to spare you twice. Can we not speak to anyone, or is it just laggy? Did that surprise you, that the second augur was on our side all along? Okay, so the grunts knew. So apparently because the grunts know, that means we can presume that basically the entire Sky Cult knew that Yern was their leader. I think that's a surprise that it didn't get leaked before, because it seemed like the grunts in Rezai Cavern didn't know. But I mean, let's see. Don't underestimate the strength of a legendary Pokemon like Rayquaza. They really are strong. Let's see. Man, I love East. Definitely the best leader in the region. Thanks for being East. I never liked that guy. What's Damien got to say? The augur, he lied. Everything I was taught, everything I grew up believing. Other augur fought against the cult, was the hero of the nation. That was a lie. I don't know how to feel about this. I mean, was that about the first call or second call? Okay, yeah, we got to heal our Pokemon here. Yeah, heal our Pokemon. So we're going to go, well, obviously, you know, what I'm going to do is I'm going to save first. Can we actually, no, we can't walk on there. How do we even get there? Rip East. Oh my God. Please get sacrificed. Okay, so Cleaver, yeah, so shoot, how did I have this? Oh no, what I did was I swapped, here's what I did. Okay, so here's how it worked. So I mean, yeah, there's that, I guess, I don't know. So yeah, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna swap this and then do this. So let's see. There we go. Yeah, this looks good. Save, and then yeah, I'm gonna end it here. I mean, there was the first big climax of the game, first big reveal, first big twist that Yern is the leader of the Sky Cult. Obviously, he's very fishy, very shady, something up with him, and then this is the truth. Well, first, I guess, not only is he the Sky Cult leader, but also what his goals were, and that he was the one who got rid of the first augur. So, yeah, I'm gonna end it here. In the next part, we'll go up, see what he has to say or do. So, yep, that's it for this one. See you in the next one.